everybody. Dren608 Plays. We're playing Xenonauts 2, Milestone 6 here. We are in month 2, day 47. We just got done with our first UFO shootdown. I don't think I can do anything down here. Need 250 for them. 250 for them. 150 there, which would help. I don't have any more eyes that I can afford. 250. 150. So it looks like I have to get to 150 points to get anybody for anything. For our soldiers, we have a few people wounded, but otherwise we're okay. One thing I have to remember to do is on one of my assault people. Hi, Botha. We need to get you stun gun in here. And probably an extra thing of that. He can actually carry another grenade, can he? That's interesting. Okay. For our engineers, it'll be a little bit before I get my Warden armor, so we're going to let things go. We're working on those things, and then we got to do Millennium Power, so we've got to just pass some time here, I guess, and hopefully we get a mission. So let's speed up and go. One thing to remember when you're doing missions is, unless it's something timed, you know, where you have to only have so many turns to get something done, I think I'm going to let them make some money. We should be able to get our sniper into the Warden armor. Save that. And our heavy should be able to get into Warden armor now. And we'll save that as well. So now everybody should have Warden armor on, and if you swap somebody else in, they should get the Warden armor as well. We really can't afford... No. We need way too much money to build things. So I'm way behind on building out my base here. I just need way too much money. But we should be getting real close here to... Okay, we've got some bad things happening in North America. And alien magnetic weapons. Accelerator pistol, accelerator shotgun, rifle, LMG, and sniper rifle. It gets 110 damage and plus 5 armor penetration. There are a variety of different magnetic weapons employed by the extraterrestrials, each with their own unique strengths and weaknesses, but all appear to utilize the same coil guns technology to accelerate their projectiles. The design is relatively straightforward. The barrel contains a linear arrangement of electromagnetic rings, which flip polarity as the bullet passes through them, first pulling it towards the ring, then pushing it away. High rates of fire remain possible as the electronics in the gun can time this process to the microsecond. Aside from their greater muzzle velocity, magnetic weapons thus act much like conventional firearms. This even applies to their ammunition, which bears a striking resemblance to human equivalences and inflicts almost indistinguishable wounds. I believe this is deliberate. The extraterrestrials almost certainly have access to more deadly weapons than these, as a coil gun is a relatively low-tech solution for a species capable of interstellar travel. One suspects they are sacrificing firepower for subterfuge. Sadly, the aliens have taken precautions to prevent us turning their own weapons against them. The trigger mechanism is DNA locked to the intended user, something easily defeated in a laboratory, but not on the battlefield. Nonetheless, we have still learned a great deal from studying them. Indeed, it should be relatively straightforward, even by the low standards of our engineering department, to manufacture similar electronic electromagnets from alien alloys, and create barrel accelerators that boost the damage of our own firearms. Okay. And now engineering can build all these things. Probably going to go for accelerated cannon, but we got to get this going first. It's going to take us 9 days to do. We're going to get that done just about the time we get into the end of the second month. 5 armor penetration. Still weighs 5, but if you do this, it's what gets you to gloss weapons. But I don't have the money to build it. Okay. Weapons-wise, we could build a pistol, or a rifle, or shotgun. Sniper rifle. Accelerated machine gun. I really don't feel like I need to build much of this. I think I want to hold off on building those for now. Because if I go over here to my weapons, pistols 20, I'd give 5 more. So maybe I'll get a pistol for my shield guy. Although I usually give him a laser pistol right away. Laser lady, maybe we'll get you a pistol built. I think I'm going to save my money. We're just going to go try and see if we can get another mission in here. We've got 9 days before the end of the month, so hopefully we'll get our research in here too. Everyone's recovered from their wounds, so I have full choice. Oh, whoa, stop. I need to, I was going to grab him for 105. I could grab this guy for 150. I get 1.5 operation points per day, so that'll give it to me faster. So let's get that guy. Now I'm getting 13. So we'll go up a little quicker. And we have a very small... Let's go get him. Very small. I think that's a probe. Not quite at full health, but we'll go. Let's go get that. Yeah, it's just a probe. Just to keep ourselves in practice. Took a little bit of damage. Took us off 7 points of hits. Alright. And then we zip back to base. That's just going to get us some more alien alloys. So we're getting up there. Again, we're just trying to get to another mission that we can actually, like, make some money off of. There we go. Cleaner data raid. This is the big one. Capture resources, biome in Western Town, 3 days. 25% on the Doomsday. and 0 to 200 operation points. Okay? So, data stick item that can be carried back to the dropship for +5 operation points. This is what's going to give you a bunch of operation points. Okay? Will spawn continuously from turn 7. Only items within the dropship will be covered at mission end. So, this is going to be a hit and run. So, we're going to go here. Before it launches, it lets me do this. The Mars has missiles. Okay. I've got him running here. Peter Botha, we're not going to stun anybody here. So let's give you back a regular old pistol. Got a smoke grenade. Got a smoke grenade in your sniper rifle. Alright, so we're going to be running in to grab stuff. Let's go do this. Should be daylight when we get there. Yeah. This will probably be the last mission of the month. And we're only at 11 minutes, so we'll go ahead and do this mission. Let's go. Get in here. Oh, I need to go find my drink. Okay, we're ready to go into the mission, and we will show you how this works. It's being used by the cleaners for processing intelligence. Get in, grab as much data from their computers as possible, and get back to the dropship. You won't have long before enemy reinforcements arrive. Okay? So we'll see if nobody's hiding out there. Nobody's hiding out there. So they've got a little bit of a different layout. I think we're coming from the back side. I think we're coming from the back side. All right, we've got to get into the buildings. So we're going to have the tanks start off. Okay, so he's right in there. I'm not seeing anybody on this side, which is scary. I don't think those are... That's a computer. These are not. That's what I was looking for. Alright, all I've got is a snapshot. I'm likely just to blow stuff up along the way. Okay, so I opened up the spot for him. Now that's going to let me bring in some other people here. Sniper's not going to be able to shoot anything. Assaults are not in a good place. The heavy machine gunner is not in a good place. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Nobody's in a good place. Dang it. He doesn't have the movement. Ah, shoot. another guy back there, so there's 3. Might as well just let her sit there with a snapshot. Rifleman. You don't have a good place to go. So I don't think... No, you don't have a good place to go. So if you're to come here... it would take 33 and 36, which would be 69. Could he still kneel? Let's try it. We'll try it. Totally missed. And then he didn't miss. Alright, sniper cannot get up on the roof. Damn it. I can't get anywhere where I can throw a grenade. See if there's people out here. I don't think this rifleman can get here and take a shot. No. Ah. Miss. And kneel, and we're gonna get totally trashed here. Who's still... He hasn't really done anything. Okay, I think we're done. We're gonna get shot up really bad here. This guy's gonna die. Whole bunch is coming this way. Come on. Yes, I know. I need to get you healed right now. If you'll give me back my people. Okay. Okay, there's another guy coming from over there. So I'll move up to here. Don't see anybody. Yeah, that's probably a bad thing for me to do. I think I'm gonna have the tank just barrel in here. this guy. All right. I need to get you out of harm's way. I got to get you. Dang it! We got to get way over here, because they're gonna be in there. There's one here. There's one over there. That'll be 3. There's one way back there, but I don't know if I can get to that one. That's gonna be a long run. Heavy machine gunner. Nope. Let's pistol out. And that's what we'll do. We're running out of time, guys. Okay. It's 3. 4, 5. Okay. There's lots of people here to shoot. I can't believe that I can't run over him. Dang it. Yeah, I know. He's back there. Oh, for the love of God. It's having me miss everybody. Oh my goodness, we're gonna get totally trashed here. No. Why can I not shoot him? Got him to turn around anyway. Might as well kneel. I've got 3 out of the 10. I'm gonna die over here. There's 1 in here, 2 in here. Alright, here we go. She can't do anything else. She can move up. She might as well just... Alright, end our turn. Oh, you haven't moved yet. Alright, let's get you up here. Oh, damn, there doesn't seem to be anything over here. What about here? Nope. Okay. So, it's got to be back in there. Alright, let's end our turn and see how bad we get killed here. We're gonna get smoked to death. I thought I said end turn. Come on, you guys, you should be shooting me all over the place. Of course he hit me. Of course he hit me. God damn it. I got no support over here. Damn. Dang it. And miss, of course. Son of a bitch. Alright, sniper dude. What have we got? We got 6 out of 10. I think we need to start running away. We're gonna run up here and check. See what's behind this door. There's a couple more down here. Okay, I got 8 out of 10. Time to run. Now we're just gonna try to run away. You guys. Sniper. Is there? Heavy machine gunner. You need to come down this way, I think. With your pistol. All right, that's it. I'm gonna lose this guy. I think, unless he shoots the tank. Oh Jesus! Come on, tank. We've already gotten this one? I already got this one. It's this one over here I need to get. Alright, sniper. Got 11 out of 10. How did I do that? I don't know. Where is my other shotgun guy? Where are you? There. Retreat. Shield guy. Shield girl. Retreat. Oh, this guy's got a wound. These guys are way too far away. It's gonna take a lot of hits. Where's my nearest rifleman? You need to sprint to here. You have... Go get this. Alright, that's everybody. Just gotta get out of here. Yeah, I know. I gotta have you run up here to this guy. Come on. You only gotta turn, then the bad guys are gonna come, so you gotta run. Sniper. Gotta get way over there. The shotgun needs to get way over here. Sniper. You have a long way to go and a short time to get there. shield lady have any? Shield doesn't have any of these. She's gonna get herself to be like right here. Turn around. That's gonna be the end of the turn. Now the bad guys are gonna show up. First hero arrived and there's more coming. Yeah, I know. We're getting out. We're leaving now this turn if I can do it. Here they come. They're nasties. They're the big nasty kind. You're the big nasty kind. Come on. You're saving. Get me back to my people. Sniper. Get in the frickin' boat. It's 1. It's 2. 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I think we all make it in the boat this turn. And we made it. Okay. Mission complete. Yay. And we picked up 11, so we should have picked up 55 out points. Did get one of our assault guys really hurt. Really bad. That's the way it goes. So, that's one of those ones where you do have a time limit because you can never kill them all. They'll just keep running, coming and coming and coming, and sooner or later they will overwhelm you. So that's one where you want to go ahead and just run like crazy. I try to use the tank to be sort of a shock absorber, draw some fire, wound up some guys, blow away some cover to let us run through quicker. But that's one where the timing matters, so you got to pay attention to that, okay? And we're at 38 minutes, so we're going to advance through this if we ever get to our there we go. So he's gonna be out 19 days, 2 days, and 11 days. Did get promoted, so I got 4 promotions out of that. Several sergeant majors now. 5 hostiles in single tactical combat. Sarah Davis was doing really good there. And we picked up 12 cleaner data, so that should give us 60 points worth of op points. Yeah, we used to be at 47, now we're at 107. So if you look out here, they need 105. I could get more op points that way. That would give me 14 and a half. But I was looking to see if I can get any of the money ones. 250. Where's the other money ones? 150. 325. 150. So I don't think I'm going to make the money ones. So I think I'm going to go for op points. I'm going to grab myself another supporter so I have 14.5 op points. And we've got the Doomsday at 0. The panic won't go up even though you see things happening there. The panic won't go up until the beginning of the 3rd month. That's when panic actually starts to matter. So you've got a few days. So we're gonna... now, I'm not sure... Yeah, that stuff gives you things so you can't do anything with it. Research-wise, 5 days. In 2 hours, I don't think we'll make it. I don't see me building anything here. I don't have enough to do anything in the base. So I was going to build myself one accelerator pistol, right? So let's build an accelerator pistol. Alright, here we go. We'll zip right along. Getting close to month end here. I think it's going to take us to month end. Yeah, we'll just let them make us a little bit of money. Yeah, we're not going to quite get our research done before month end. Because I think it starts at midnight of... So we'll get to our month end of month 2? No. Okay, it's at the end of 60 days that we'll get to our month end. So we should get our research in here right about now. Oh, come on! What's going on with my research? 10 hours. Okay. God bless it. There we are. Millennium power. There are several methods one can use to draw out the vast reserves of power contained within Millennium, each varying greatly in efficiency and complexity. The easiest method of extracting energy is simply to place a pair of electrodes anywhere on the Millennium crystal, literally plugging it into a circuit as if it were a battery. The substance will then output a constant flow of electricity that is proportional to the size of the sample used. Unfortunately, this process will also cause it to radiate away significant amounts of excess energy as light and heat. This is merely wasteful and inefficient when using small quantities of millennium, but with larger amounts it begins to become dangerous. This approach is thus best suited for use in smaller devices, such as the weapons and equipment used by our soldiers. Although energy efficiency is less than 30%, the space efficiency and low overall weight usually make up for this. By contrast, in situations where size and weight are less of a constraint, one can achieve greater safety and performance by constructing a reactor around the millennium. This captures the excess heat and converts it into electricity, which almost doubles the effectiveness of the process. Indeed, the extraordinary energy output of these reactors may allow a quantum leap in the performance of our aircraft. I shall shortly begin preparing research proposals for new craft capable of putting them to use. Yet, most efficient of all nitrogen-cooled millennium generators, which add delicate arrays of photoelectric cells to bring conversion rates of energy into electricity up to above 80%, though far too bulky for general use, one suspects they would make excellent replacement for the diesel turbines in our existing generator rooms. Ta-da. And now we get an assign a research permit. New engineering is to make millennium generators, and we can build laser weaponry. So guess what we're going to do? We're going to go for laser weaponry. It's going to take 10 days. We will get that somewhere in the 3rd month. We're going to go to our base, and we're going to take a look at this. Now, if you look, I believe... No. I thought I could... Oh, do I have to do that? Oh, I have to create it? Base upgrades. So on the aluminum, I need 200. Okay, and I only have 20 aluminum. But it upgrades all of our existing generator structures to aluminum generators, improving their output from 50 to 80 output power. So you can get by with less. Okay? Can't start production because I don't have the money. All right, we will go ahead and get to the end of the month. I don't see any reason to do any weaponry at this point. So let's get to the end of the month and do our month-end processing, and I don't think we're going to get enough points to be able to do anything. And there we are. This is our end of the 2nd month. We have a net... We only had about 393,000. So we're spending way more than we're bringing in, which is a problem. Okay? And we're expending a lot on things here that, you know, you need to have. Problem is we don't have any way of getting enough money in order to build another base, which is what we really need to do. That's one of the fallings out here, is that you, no matter what you do, you really can't afford to build a 2nd base. It's very, very non-lucrative to do that. It's very scary. Okay. So we've got 89 of this. And just to show you over here, you could get for 100 operation points, would get a daily increase, 5,000. Cooldown for 3 days. Once you do that, it takes 3 days, but you can get 800,000. So there's a way to get a chunk of money. Like you can do that 2 or 3 times and get enough money to build a base. So that's another thing that you can do. We'll try and do some of that coming up here in the next month, okay? Anyway, that's where we're going to stop it for now. We're at the beginning of month 3. We only have 27 days until the invasion begins. When the invasion begins, you'll see lots more UFOs, have to shoot them down. I have very limited base facilities and stuff to deal with it. So this is probably not going to go well. But we'll just have to wait and see. I will definitely take us into the alien invasion and maybe a couple months into it, and then I'll probably stop the series because I don't want to give away the ending. I want you guys to experience that for yourself. But I do want to show you how this stuff works, okay? Maybe we'll go ahead and finish off the game, but I really would like to have you experience it for yourself. I'm trying to give you the basics of how you get through the first, 3 to 6 months. First 3 months is kind of slow. You have to make some strategic decisions. I've made decisions to go after operations points so that I can get more of this stuff, like the money here and stuff, faster. So we'll see how that works out. I don't know if it's the best way to do it, but it's one of the things I've wanted to try. And then we've got lots of research that we've got to do as well. All right. I am streaming on Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays. Friday is a romp with playing as Gale in Baldur's Gate 3. It's modded so that I can take all the companions with me so I don't miss any of their banter. And it kind of trivializes combat for the most part, but we're having a blast running through this and just doing strange, weird things. I also added a couple other mods to make sure I didn't screw up the romance options and things like that, because I wanted Gale to romance Karlak, because I'm trying to see if I can get him to give her what I would call the good ending, which is he ascends to godhood and brings her along with him. I don't know if I can do that. Saturday was a fan pick for me to play a monk with a Drunken Master subclass, so we're tooling right along there. We just got to the city, Baldur's Gate. So both Gale and the monk are at Baldur's Gate in their respective games. And then on Sundays, I'm doing something called the Librarian. It's me trying to get the Jack of all trades achievement in Steam, which is getting level 1 in all 12 of the classes, just getting a level 1 and everything. And that one I can't play modded or anything, so I have no mods on that. And that one's been a real hoot because it's always like I'm not quite good enough to do big things, but I do lots of little things to help the other 3 people that are doing all the big things. So, and that one was kind of weird. I had my romance encounter with Shadowheart right after I hit 4th level, so I already had her romance scene, and then I had the chance to do a romance scene with Karlak. So I'm not sure how that's going to do. I have a feeling I have to pick one down the line, but I'm not trying to make the romances work in that one. I'm more of just trying to get those 12 levels. So I'm not too worried about the romances in that one. There will be other ones coming out. I have Dragon Age I got for Christmas, and I think it's Dragon Age Enhanced Edition. I'm not sure what my son bought me. And then I got Divinity Original Sin 2. I got that for everybody in my family, so we're going to be doing that. I have a couple of other things I'm going to be putting up besides this, so stay tuned to the channel. Please subscribe, hit the notify bell. You'll be notified when all that stuff is uploaded. You can check out polls when I put them out there. I do put out polls to try and get input from the fan base to tell me what you'd like to see me do. And you can join me on my Discord server, Dren608 Plays. You can find a link in the description of the video. And that's, again, to talk about what you guys want to see me do on the channel, maybe things I've missed in playthroughs, games you'd like to see me do, all that kind of stuff. All right? So, I think that's enough of me doing my commercial, and I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.